for each one. Now, if you want to do easy for some exercise and hard for others, that's fine. Mix it up. We're going to be aiming to do 30 seconds of hard work and then followed by 30 seconds of a rest. Let's make sure that you're drinking plenty of water in between the exercises. Now, you're going to need a stopwatch or a clock beside you. As you can see, we have our clock in front. You're going to do work for 30 seconds. Okay, so our first exercise is star jumps. Let's get ready. If you want, you can play some music in the background. Helps to motivate. Are you ready?
Yeah.
30 seconds and go. So Miss Lauren is just doing little jumps out to the side, hands in the hip. Mr. Wilkinson, star jumps in and out like a scissor motion. Mr. Paul, touching his toes, jumping as high as possible. 10 more seconds, guys. Let's keep the work up. Three, two, one, and stop. Okay, let's take a 30-second break. Let's make sure you can go off to the side, drink some water. We're going to be back in 20 seconds. This time we're going to do push-ups. Remember, if you're doing the easier one, just copy Miss Lauren. If you're doing the medium one, copy Mr. Wilkinson. If you're doing the harder one, let's copy Mr. Paul. Are you ready? And off we go. So Miss Lauren has her knees on the ground. She's slowly lowering her chest and her face down to the floor, keeping your back straight. Mr. Wilkinson is the same, only his 2 feet are on the ground, his back straight. Let's keep our bottom nice and flat. Mr. Paul has increased the difficulty even further. He's increased the speed, and he's also doing it on one leg. 5 more seconds, guys. Let's see if we can get 2 more in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and let's take a little break. So the next one, what we're going to do, whenever we're taking a break, make sure we're regulating our breathing. Deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. We have 20 seconds. Well done, Mr. Paul, Mr. Wilson, and Miss Lauren. Get that water into our bodies. So again, this one is burpees. So we're going to start in 10 seconds. If you need to take more break, you can do that. That's fine. So we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, burpees. So Miss Lauren stretches up, walks down into the push-up position, stands up again. Mr. Wilkinson jumps down into the push-up position, feet on the ground, jumps slightly up. Mr. Paul is currently jumping from up high into the push-up position, his feet back at a nice constant pace. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. Take a water break, guys. 20 seconds. Next one, we're going to be doing lunges. Lunges. Okay. So we got 5 seconds. Mr. Paul, let's regulate that breathing. Into your nose, out through your mouth. Okay. And off we go. So Miss Lauren is just stepping into the lunge, dropping your knee to the floor. Your knee shouldn't touch the floor, but it's nice and low. Mr. Wilkin is jumping from front to back, jumping lunges. Mr. Paul is doing walking lunges. When he's stepping, he's reaching up on these tips to stretch out those calves. If you want to make that one even harder, you can hold a weight or a ball, some water, whatever, just to add some extra weight. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take a rest. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Well done. Drink your water. Regulate that breathing. Okay? Let's keep walking about. Hands to your head. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. The next one we're going to do is the plank. So we're looking to engage those core muscles. Okay, let's get ready. We're starting in 5 seconds. And off we go. So Miss Lauren just has push-up position, only this time she's not moving. Miss Lauren, make sure you're keeping that bottom nice and low, nice straight back. Mr. Wilkinson has his elbows on the ground. Again, engaging that core. Now Mr. Paul is moving a sideways plank. He's got his elbows in the ground. He's opening up his body and turning it to the side. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent. Now let's make sure we're drinking some more water. This is our last exercise. The last exercise, this one's a fun one, guys. Air punches. Well done. Again, remember, if you're following Miss Lauren, you're going to do the easy one. Okay, we're starting in 5 seconds. Last chance to get a little bit of water in. Are we ready? Okay, and off we go. So Miss Lauren is just her feet straight on the floor, punching out sideways. Mr. Wilkinson's on his toes, punching straight in front of him. Mr. Paul on his toes a little bit faster, punching low for 5, punching in the middle for 5, punching high for 5, coming back into the middle for another 5, and punching low. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And let's take a big drink of water. Exercise number 1 for today is jogging on the spot. 3, 2, 1, go. So Miss Lauren's nice and slow, using the jogging motion on the spot. Mr. Wilkinson's going a little bit faster, moving those arms. And Mr. Paul, as fast as he can, on his toes, pumping his arms on the spot. Now remember, we're not moving. Let's just keep the speed up for another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So well done. We're now on our 30-minute break. Let's drink some water. Regulate that breathing. Hands in your head. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. We've got 20 more seconds before we're going to move on to squats. So we're now going to be doing squats. Again, if you're looking for the easier option, let's follow Miss Lauren. The medium option, Mr. Wilkinson. And the harder option, Mr. Paul. 3, 2, 1, go. So Miss Lauren, nice and slow, controlled back straight, arms across her body. You're looking to sink your bottom into the ground. Make sure your knees do not go over your toes. Mr. Wilkinson's going to keep his arms out in front of him the whole time and engage his core, sitting down into that squat. Mr. Paul's really pushing himself by squatting down and pushing up into a squat jump as hard as he can. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Take a break, plenty of water. Now if you're feeling yourself get a little bit tired, let's make sure we keep walking. Shake out those legs. Hands on your head, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. The next one we're going to do is speed bunts. Okay, a lot of us might not know that. So make sure you're following carefully. Miss Lauren, easy. Mr. Wilkinson, medium. Mr. Paul, hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So Miss Lauren's just stepping over a line, 1 foot landing on the other. Mr. Wilkinson, bouncing from 2 feet to 2 feet. Make sure you're getting over that invisible line. Even better if you put a water bottle in the middle, or you have jumping from carpet to carpet. And Mr. Paul's increasing his speed without any rest, going constantly from side to side. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Let's get that water in, guys. We're halfway through. Excellent. Let's stretch out those legs. Keep it moving. Hands in your head. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's make sure we're not sitting down in between the exercises. Okay, so in 10 seconds, we're now going to do sit-ups. So we're really looking to work on those abdominal muscles and engage in our core. 3, 2, 1, go. So Miss Lauren's just sliding her hands forward to touch her knees, trying to bring her chest up to her knees. Mr. Wilkinson is stretching right back, arms above his head, lifting his full body towards to touch his toes. Now, Mr. Paul has his hands on his temples, the side of his head. He's looking to lift his body forward, so his elbows are coming in towards his knees. Keep your feet raised in the air, and we've got 3, 2, 1. Take a break, 30 seconds. And we're going to move on to the second last exercise. So our second last exercise is going to be high knees. Well done. Let's make sure that we're stretching out. We're drinking plenty of water. Well done, Mr. Wilkinson. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through our mouth. Now this one is going to be a little bit tiring. Let's make sure we're working hard for 30 seconds. High knees. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So Miss Lauren is just trying to lift her knee up as high as she can to touch her hat. Now Mr. Wilkinson is doing it a little bit more to bounce. Keep the rhythm. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Mr. Paul is really driving those arms and driving those knees and moving forward while he gets his knees up to his waist. Well done. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent. Let's take a rest before we do our last exercise, which is going to be skipping. Okay, so our last exercise in this circuit is skipping. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the easy option, we have Miss Lauren, hands on the hips, jumping up and down off the mat. Mr. Wilkinson is doing skipping, 1 foot onto the next with his invisible skipping rope. And Mr. Paul is doing it a little bit faster, bouncing on 2 feet together at the same time. Let's see, can we do it a little bit faster, guys, for the last 10 seconds? Three, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so that is the end of the circuit. What we're now going to do is we're going to take a 2-minute rest. Make sure we drink plenty of water. Keep our breathing regulated. Stretch out that body. If there's any bits that you feel sore, stretch it out. And we're going to repeat the circuit.